We are live. We are live again, man. Let's do it. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes. Anyone out there listening and tapping in, we are here. All right. So today it is April the 10th on this magnificent Monday. But nah, this Monday, man, it's cool. It's a great day. It feels great. But again, like the title of this video, man, we need help. We need answers, right? There's a lot always going on in the world, like I always say. And today it was a school shooting in Louisville, which is, I mean, not a school shooting, but a bank shooting. My bad. I'm so used to it being schools, but it was basically a mass shooting in Louisville where I think six died. Hold on, let me check this. Check this information. I don't want to give you the wrong info. The wrong information, you know. It's a foe in my Lord. Boy, Lil Yachty, funny as heck. Yeah, 5 people were killed and 6 were injured, including a police officer. Louisville Bank. So that I'm pretty sure Louisville is Kentucky. You know what I'm saying? Kentucky, the state. So in this shooting, I don't know why he shot and killed 6 people, but my thing is why was it in the bank? So I have a question of did the bank have his money or did it not have his money? And like what was that situation? Or and because I'm trying to figure out like was he trying to, kill people because of revenge on the bank, or did he just go up in there and was like, yeah, I'm just finna kill these people? You know what I'm saying? Like what was his whole situation and point? Because it's not good at all. Like these mass shootings, they're not good at all. Like it's getting to a point where I mean, you definitely want to have metal detectors at almost at every door. So it beeps, it goes off, and you want to have like security or just all type of bulletproof just situations. I don't know, man. It feels like everybody needs like the John Wick suit. You know what I mean? Like he had the suit that can like deflect bullets and bullets will bounce off. Like, where we need some technology like that. You know what I mean? Boy Tato in the chat, man. You already know. I'm saying. So yeah, man. So that's what I feel like is the situation with like these mass shootings, man. And it's crazy. I really don't want to spend a lot of time on this topic just because I'm not really like fond of talking about mass shootings and like these people that have died. You know, this is a tragic situation. So I really don't like talking about anything that brings like death and pain and sadness. You know what I'm saying? I'm more of a person that's up. Like I have high energy. I like to laugh. I like to have fun. Like I really don't dwell on like negativity and just like crazy stuff. But we can talk about it and go over it. But let's not spend our whole day like the news is all over it. You know what I'm saying? It happened. The situation. Let's pray for the families that whoever passed away in there. And let's pray for the ones that got injured too as well. So let's be on their side and help them. But this stuff is happening. We just got to be more prepared. So it's not more of like, oh, why did it happen? What emphasis on that? It needs to be emphasis on how can we slow these mass shootings down, or how can we protect people from being shot? You know what I'm saying? Let's start developing technology or situations, cameras, all type of stuff to the point where it can detect people with guns or suspicious movement, all type of stuff, man, that we need help with. And that's why this is titled We Need Help and Answers, man, because we need help. You know what I'm saying? These are a lot of things that we need help for, right? And this mass shooting stuff is crazy. So leaving the mass shooting things, I want to talk about why TikTok is better than every social media platform out there. You know what I'm saying? And TikTok over everything. Because basically, man, like TikTok is to a point now, people go to TikTok to search everything. Like it's harder than Google, right? So when people are going to this app to search and find and look for things, like it becomes more educational for the actual youth, because you got to realize majority of the people that are spending their time on TikTok for hours are the kids, are the younger kids. And if on this app, just like how they play Fortnite all day long, if they can search for answers on Fortnite, like they stop playing the game and like they can have a search bar on Fortnite. They can just type in like, "Hey, how can I get better at Fortnite?" or "How can I do this? How can I do that?" They'll eventually start just asking it questions that pop in their head, like, "Hey, how can I do this math problem?" You know what I'm saying? Like I'm on Fortnite. Oh, dang, I forgot to do my homework. You get your homework and you're like, "Hey, can you help me with this math problem?" And it can. You know what I'm saying? So TikTok is that for the younger group because they can just use their TikTok to kind of get answers or teach me math or teach me calculus or teach me algebra or teach me this, this formula. You know what I'm saying? You can really type that in and you might find a video of someone, talking about it and doing it. And to me, I feel like the big difference with TikTok over everything is it's up to date, right? That's the real main reason and importance about TikTok. I feel like the other social medias are not real and up to date. They don't show you really what's going on, right? Like today, like I don't know if you guys have been looking at other situations going on in the world, but France, right, is going crazy. Just like their economy is messed up too. Just like everybody's economy is going, it's coming. You know what I'm saying? It's just you just gotta know when. But the France community is messed up, right? And say you go to Instagram, right? I'm going to Instagram right now. As you can see, this is the Instagram layout. As you see, it says Instagram, right? This is my page. This is Instagram. Straight ads coming up. That's all Instagram is, straight ads. They want you to pay. That's another reason I don't like Instagram either. In order to grow on Instagram, you either already got to have clout from another social media site, or you already got to be famous or whatever, and then you'll gain it. But people that are starting businesses or just starting, bro, it's so hard for you to grow because they want you to pay for everything. Want you to pay for ads, pay in order to gain followers. And I never see that as good because it's like you want to gain followers just off the base of you creating content and posting. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, this is Instagram. Boom. Right. We're gonna type in France. So we're gonna go to the search bar. The little search part is right there. We're gonna go search. Boom. And we're gonna go type in France. Boom. So as you see, right, you got France typed in. Boom. As you see, what are they showing? Right? They're showing all this happiness, buildings, people are having experiences there. Let it load. All right, and you just seeing, captions, people just having fun and enjoying life in France. Buildings, people tagging where they are in certain parts of France, taking pictures like her right here. You know what I'm saying? So this is France, right? On Instagram, right? This is what Instagram is pushing, right? So we leave Instagram, TikTok. Boom, TikTok comes up, right? All right. Now we're going to type in France on TikTok. Boom. As soon as we type in France on TikTok, it's a whole different story. Look at this. Does this look like greatness to you? The people smiling and are in great places? Yeah, you see it says France up there, right? No, this is France really going to war. Their economy is like, bro, how do you have fire? And you know what I'm saying? Like these videos are showing you what's really going on in France, right? It's chaotic, right? It's not. Look at this. You know what I'm saying? Like this junk is crazy, bro. It's like they're going to war. You know what I mean? All these interactions. Instagram is showing a whole different scene. You know what I mean? They're showing a whole different persona of life. And this is why I love TikTok, because it gives you the correct information. It gives you the now. It gives you the truth. So people are going to TikTok to get the truth, right? You have people on TikTok really like, say even if you just not even friends, right? Let's type in let's go back to Instagram, right? Let's go back to Instagram. All right. Boom. You see it's France, it's the IG search thing. If you don't believe me, we can go back to home when we're back on IG. You see Instagram at the top, right? We're gonna go back to the search bar. Boom. We're gonna type in, let's see how Instagram can help me. Let's say how to do a math problem, right? Bro, it's not even suggested on here. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think I just type in how to do math, right? Because that it can't even like fathom that question, right? So I type in how to do math, and right, so this is what comes up, right? And it's trying to help, you know what I'm saying? It's just not up to date. So you got this video over here talking about math, but you just got a whole bunch of like, what's going on? Like this is probably the same account, but You know what I'm saying? It's just showing you like nothing, and it stops right there. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't even scroll down anymore. So this is IG trying to help me with math, right? So why would I like it's entertainment, but I can't search or do anything other than nothing. So it's like Instagram is like dead, man. Um, so I go to TikTok and say like I type in the same thing, how to do math, right? And this is what pops up on TikTok when I type in how to do math. All this searching for math, right? Right? All this is for math, trying to figure out how to do math. And then you just hit search, and then they're gonna flood you with videos on how to do math. You know what I mean? How to do math. They're just gonna flood you with videos, and I'm scrolling, right? And this is way longer than the IG page, but this is just everybody showing you how to do math, all different types of accounts that are doing math, people that are doing math, and you may type in a specific problem that you have, you know what I'm saying? And it might come up and they show you how to do it. So this is why TikTok is better than any other platform, because the information you can get on it and be entertained and be educated and laugh and have fun and be sad, and where you can see everything you want on here. Why go anywhere else when this is a one-stop shop? So it's literally TikTok over everything, just because you can do whatever you want. It gives you all in one, and that's why I love it, because you can follow your entertainers, right, and see their videos. You can follow other creators or creativity on here that are not Instagram famous or TikTok famous. They just are great creators and you like it. Like you can follow local people in your community that do certain things, like a local clothing branch or a local clothing store that you like, but it's not big as Balenciaga or Gucci. You know what I'm saying? But it's a great clothing brand and you like it and you've been there. So you found them on TikTok. They're not gonna pop on IG like they would on TikTok, because that creativeness on IG is dead again. You know what I'm saying? There's no creativity on IG. There's only paying, right? For you to really get this pushed out, this be seen, you got to pay for it, right? TikTok is not pushing that. It's pushing real creation, and that algorithm is really pushing real people and what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, as you can see, like a lot of people's like even like TikTok pages, like majority of people's TikTok pages are higher than their Instagram pages, because it's just like it's more interaction, it's more like people on TikTok searching and looking and getting information. Like my boy Tato said in the chat, yeah, TikTok gonna give you everything, right? Can't even learn on IG. You can't, like IG is like you literally come to IG, scroll, look, and most people get off and then they slide to TikTok, because like IG is not, it's not doing anything for people. People aren't even posting on IG. People are really just on IG to watch stuff. They're not posting, they're not interacting, they're not even at this point even liking stuff. And again, they want you to just pay for this stuff. Facebook too is like they're not updating or trying to get like TikTok, and that's why. Why wouldn't you want to compete or try to step in that lane with TikTok? I understand you doing reels, right, on both platforms, and that's cool, but you gotta get to a point where your social media site is more like Google. You know what I mean? It can do everything. It can do it all. And what I liked about Facebook and Instagram was more, I feel like it's more of a community based when it comes to buying and shopping, right? Well, on TikTok, they're not their stores. You can't really have stores on TikTok, right? But you can more have their link and you can go to their website and you can, shop and do whatever. But Instagram and Facebook Marketplace, it's like, you know what I'm saying? That's own stores, creative like that. That's a difference that Facebook and IG have from TikTok, but it's not pushed, right? It's not like the main thing they're pushing. No, they're pushing people to pay for ads to get your account exposed to more people and more things. Like, no, bro, push what helps and what's working for your social media site. If you can't keep up with TikTok and be like Google, I would say push your stores, push your sites, like make Facebook Marketplace attached to Amazon or, some other store, to the point where I go on Facebook Marketplace and buy things and it'll come straight to me. I don't have to meet people in real life. You know what I'm saying? Just like make the store something that people can actually use and shop in, because that'll be more powerful, and you'll bring more people back if you actually are using your social media site to like push what this like social media platform is good at. You know what I'm saying? And it's just dead, man. And another reason why I like TikTok over everything, because if you look at Twitter too as well, I feel like Twitter would get better, But Twitter is it's more just news, it's tweets. It's not really just videos on videos on videos. Like TikTok is showing you, all right, this is a video of them doing this work, and there are multiple videos of people doing this work. You know what I mean? So that's why I feel like it's just crushing everything. And it's hard for these other social media platforms to compete just because they're drawing out attention. But I feel like Twitter would never fail just because it is the news, right? People will go there and you got all the news stations and channels on there just posting, talking about stuff, posting stuff. So Twitter would never die because it's so instant and trendy. It's just like YouTube. Like whatever's trending is gonna get pushed on Twitter and it's gonna be at the top, right? You just search it up and it'll pop up, right? But it's just that's not IG, that's not Facebook. There is no search bar that's just gonna give you what you're really looking for, and it's harder to find on these apps. And that's why I feel like they just so behind, man. And they got to get their thing together, man. Yeah, and Tato said Facebook or family. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I feel like too. Facebook is like majority of just like connecting back with your family, your close friends that you had in the older times. So that's why I look at Facebook and Instagram. It's more like looking at your old pictures. You know what I'm saying? Like the old times. And TikTok is more like, all right, this is the now. You know what I mean? That's where you go to find the real videos, the funny stuff, the information you need today, right now, like how to use AI, how to use these systems, how to use, YouTube, how to grow on these platforms. Like you're gonna have all those videos on there. And also YouTube too as well. But majority just TikTok is so easy and it's on the phone and it's just right there. It's the convenience of going there and finding it so quickly. Like YouTube videos, you can have a lot of people doing a video on something, but really wanting clout. You know what I'm saying? Just a whole bunch of talking and not really getting straight to it. And TikTok has that short form where they can just get straight to it. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like YouTube, they have the shorts and they're coming and helping out in that manner. But it's like TikTok is already ahead of the game with it and have so many people addicted to the situation in the system that not too many people are going to go away from that. And to me, it's all cap about banning it, because if they were going to ban it, it'll be done. Like Joe Biden had no problem to get $2 billion to spend. Like that was put in quick and he started spending it quick. But when it comes to TikTok, it's, oh, they're going to ban. Then you go to court, then you don't hear nothing, but everybody is still using it, right? That's why I feel like it's capped. Because if they really want to get stuff done, it's going to get done. And that's why I try to tell y'all, like, you can't listen to the crowd and what's going on, but you can only judge by action. Like they haven't banned it yet. So it's still here. You know what I'm saying? So it's never, I don't think it's going nowhere, just because if they were really threatened by it, we wouldn't be able to use it. It would have been got shut down, right? And that's what I feel like, and that's what's really going on. And it's just all cap, man, for these Congress, and they just so old, they don't know what's going on, and bless their hearts, man. But yeah, that's why I like to talk about with TikTok. Really don't have anything else to talk about TikTok, just to give you that overall view on why I like it and why I feel like it's better than everything else. You know what I'm saying? So it's just on the top. And for me, it's my biggest platform just because I was able to get more exposure. And it's like, I don't know, you just find your community on TikTok too, because you start seeing other people actually do it and really just, do it. And then like Instagram, yeah, you can search for, your niche, but it's harder to like communicate and talk on IG because everybody on IG is more celebrity based. You know what I mean? So I feel like, and they buying these blue checks to try to make themselves feel like there's somebody by paying $15 a month. And I don't even know the numbers, but it was like over a couple million people that bought blue checks instantly, and they paying $15 a month. I'm like, you just made Instagram rich. They probably making 700, 800 million off of these people just by your monthly payment of $15 a month. And this is continuously. It's just a subscription plan. You know what I'm saying? It's like Netflix. It's like some people would be spending this $15 for a whole year, 12 months straight, and you not even knowing. And that's going to be a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to just stop and be like, nah, I don't want the blue check. They want to feel like they're important in somebody. So that's why I'm like, yeah, man, you can get finesse on IG, or you can just go to TikTok and have a blast and have fun once you start interacting really, you know, posting and being on it, you'll find everything you need. Only thing I don't like about TikTok will be the messaging like part. Cause if like you don't follow them, you can't message them. And that's kind of messed up. Cause what if a brand, just wants to come in and have a little chat with you? Little chat. Can we go for a little chat? But yeah, if they want to just come in and have a little chat with you, they have to follow you and doing all this. And you know how some brands want to be like, oh, I got millions of followers. I ain't trying to follow nobody that has 5,000 followers. You know what I'm saying? All that clout stuff. So that can help harm like talking to someone through TikTok. But if you just, I feel like if you just comment on a video, you know what I'm saying, and tell them to like DM you or talk to you on IG, it can go that way too as well. Cause I done did that plenty of times where I told people like, how can we communicate and talk with you? I'm like, either DM me on IG or contact me through my website. Send me an email, send me a message. I'll respond the same way. So that's another reason. That's one thing why I don't really like TikTok. But other than that, it's crushing. It's crushing everything, man. Everything can't compete. And until like these social media platforms realize what they have and what goes best for them, and they emphasize on it and build on that, then they just gonna be chasing every other platform that comes out and is like actually effective and successful. You know what I mean? All right. So my next thing I want to talk about is these NIL deals, man. Because I used to be an athlete and I ran in college, and I wish we could have got paid when we was in college. That would have been, the experience of that. Basically, bro, you're a professional at a young age, right? You're a freshman, you're 18, my guy. You're a sophomore, you're 19, you're 20, you're 21. Like the oldest you probably be if you do 5 years, 6 years in college, you're getting out 25, 26 years old. You're still a baby in my eyes. A lot of people say you old. I feel like, bro, you're not old until you like, bro, like 60. I feel like, because some, bro, I like my dad, he's like 60 something, still whooping folks in tennis. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, he old, but old to whose standards? Because if he can beat a 18-year-old, how is, you know what I'm saying? Like, how is his skill? You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand the age when they talk about like people being old or whatever. But yeah, man, these NIL deals are crazy, man. And I feel like with paying these young kids early is best for them, right? So instead of you working hard for 4 years in college, or 3 years in college, or even if basketball 1 year in college, then you go to the NBA, then you get this lump sum of money. It's a lot harder for you because now you got to adjust. You got to do your taxes. You got to find a what's the finesse in the professional world? A manager. You know what I'm saying? You got to find these people. You got to find an agent, a manager, an agent. You got to hire like 4 people to help you get more money. You know what I'm saying? And they taking majority of it. So it's just like it's confusion when you get to the professional level. But at a younger level, I wouldn't say you're getting paid more, but you're getting a significant amount of money that some people just can't like fathom. You know what I mean? So it's like, for example, I think the center from LSU, if I'm not mistaken, I forgot her name. What's her name? I think it's Angel Reese. But anyway, she's number 10 on LSU team. I think she's the center. She is getting 300, and she's a sophomore. She's a sophomore now. She's a sophomore. She's getting 392,000 from 17 NIL deals, right? So almost 400,000 a year. You're a sophomore. Now you can become better your junior and senior year to make more money than 400,000. She can be looking at making like $1 million a year by just by staying consistent and being great and becoming, a senior. Like, bro, you can at least reach $1 million a year, right? So these are the NIL deals that can do stuff for people. So if you break 392,000 down in a month, you're making $32,666 a month. 32,000 a month. What college student, you know what I'm saying? If you was in college, you making 32,000 a month. Come on, man. But it's them seeing that money, seeing those numbers, being able to use those numbers and making the mistakes at a young age of 19, 20, 21, 22. So when they become professional, they're 26 and 27. They like, man, I messed up a lot in college with money. Now I'm getting millions. I really know what to do. I really know how to invest. You know what I'm saying? So the emphasis of learning through those stages of being young and be able to touch this money, you're able to know what to do at a younger age. Like even with like the Jewish community, like when they have what's the little celebration they have when they got you on a chair, and I think you turn 12 as a man. I forgot what it's called, but they gift them like 5,000, 10, whatever, some money to see what they can do with it. If that is the case, yeah, Tay said bar mitzvah, exactly, a bar mitzvah. So if that's the case for our generation, right? Say, you know, your family, you got 5 brothers and sisters, and you know, y'all family. If all y'all were gifted at the age of 12 of 10, 20,000, 30,000, by the time the youngest gets their money, they already gonna have knowledge on what all 4 of them did with theirs to get that success. You know what I'm saying? So it's like having that money at a younger age, you can make those crazy, those mistakes, learn from them quicker. You know what I'm saying? Because you're getting it every month. You're getting 32,000 every month at 19. You know what I'm saying? At 20, like you're gonna start knowing, like, oh, I did a little bit of investment in that and it came back. Or like, oh, I done bought this and this happened. Oh, you know what I'm saying? So it's like in those young years, you're able to get the money, you're able to use it, you're able to help your family, your friends, just everyone's situation. So the NIL deals I love, because I'm not gonna lie, like when you're like, if you get a scholarship in college, you're on the same level as professionals. You're just not getting paid. So now they're getting paid. So you're really professionals. Because when I ran track, like you go to Florida Relays, Texas Relay, bro, you got professionals here. Like you got folks like Christian Coleman pulling up. You know what I'm saying? In a lane and a honey. You like Christian Coleman here? This, bro, you running against pros. You know what I'm saying? So it's like there is no, oh no, you're not no pro. Nah, we're pros. You know what I'm saying? I got a full ride scholarship at a D1. Now you can be AA or single A. It don't matter. Like there's people in D1, Division 1, AA are still great too. Like John Morant, he came from a D1 AA school. My boy is balling in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Like there's many people that come from D1, D2s, or even some D3s that come out and ball. Like what's your boy Randy Moss? He came from Marshall. Like that's not a big D1 school. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't have 60, 70,000 students in the crowd at the games. That's not, you know what I'm saying? These are not schools where huge crowds are and it's a lot of people watching. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you can come from these small schools and become pro. So now at these small schools, you can get paid. So even if you're not getting the same money as a UGA, like their booster club, their advertisement, commercials, all that, but you can still get paid for them local businesses that are in that area of their school. You know what I'm saying? Like you can get paid from the little mom and pop shop that saw you on TV, on the news, and like, oh, we can give him a little 2,000. You know what I'm saying? Just gift him right now. You know what I'm saying? Because you can get paid. Or you can go do a commercial for their business and bring them more business because you popping in that city. And, you know, tell them like, hey, man, give me 3,000-4,000. It's straight. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember when I was in college, we had to like sell our posters, right? And I went to this burger joint. And at this burger joint, I was like, look, man, I'm on a track team. Basically, I was able to talk to the owner because it just got built. So I was able to walk in, talk to the owner. And this is what I'm saying. I was in Johnson City in Tennessee. This is a small city. So I was able to walk into this restaurant and talk to him and basically be like, look, man, I want to put my poster on your window. You know what I'm saying? Like, how can I like create a relationship with you? You help me and I help you. Cause I'm like, bro, I'm a captain of the track team. I have my whole track team come in here when we have meals in the city. And you know, it's money for the team, right? So you got per diem money. So when we go on trips or when we eat out, coaches give us, you know, a certain amount of money to spend on these trips. So I'm like, you know, sometimes our coaches take us out in our city for, you know, just being a great team, for team bonding type situations. And they have the per diem money for us to eat. I'm like, bro, I can bring my whole track team here and easily spend $500 to $1,000 here eating with you in one day. You know what I'm saying? Like, how can we get that situated? So I was able to get my poster on their like glass as soon as you walk in. So as soon as you walk in, you see me, right? You see the track schedule, you see all this stuff. Because it's just about the person who you are, right? And me, I just feel like if you don't talk or come out or use your words and talk to people, you can never be known, you can never be seen. So this is why, one reason why I like to do lives, right? I like to talk. I like to, you know, be able to put my message out there to somebody because somebody's going to receive it. So as I was talking to him, I was able to put the poster in the window. And he offered me was like a free stamp card where I had like free food from them for like 52 weeks straight. But it's like, I'm not finna be eating here every week. Like I gotta go on trips. We go out of town. I'm not like when track season start, like dag on there every weekend. I'm not in that city no more. I'm somewhere else running, somewhere else competing. So I'm like 52 weeks. That's really free food for a year. So man, I was just going there, man. I was taking teammates in there. I was taking friends in there. I was taking my girl in there. Like we just eating good. You know what I'm saying? Like I got stamp card. You know what I mean? Like really doing it. And I was able to get the track team to come in there and eat. And when the coach pulled up, he's like, "Oh, you got your poster on?" Da, 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 da. I'm like, "Yeah, man. You know, I really do this business junk." You know what I'm saying? At that time, but not really knowing I'm really doing business, but I am. You know what I'm saying? So it was just situations like that where I see like, man, NIL deal back then could have been big because I could have, man, let me shoot a little commercial for you, get some clientele, bro. I'll bring folks through. You know what I'm saying? Like you being able to bring clientele to someone else is huge in their eyes because they're able to make more and able to be, you know, more seen and open and exposure to the world. So I see that with the NIL money, like that's a big thing because now when these people are being paid or when these athletes are being paid, they're getting that exposure because that's the only reason why like these big time athletes are like camera on them and focus because that contract behind that name. Like Mahomes, he's worth half a bill. Like, oh my God, you know what I'm saying? Like James Harden just signed $200 million deal. Like he's not James Harden unless he got that 200 M's behind him. You know what I mean? It's no James Harden if that check ain't behind his name. Like if he's only getting paid 20, 30,000, 10,000, like bro, you're not really finna, you know what I'm saying? You're not finna have that spotlight no matter how good you are. You have to have that check behind you to push that name, to push that like that globalness. You know what I mean? Like, so that's why I feel like putting the price point on these athletes will show how big they are to that organization. So if this girl is worth 400,000 as a sophomore, just think what she'll be worth to LSU when she's a senior. So these are things that like help, and this shows like a scale. Because like again, if with college nowadays you can transfer and go places so easy. If you're not getting paid there, I'm pretty sure somebody will pay you. And that's the situation. They're so good at being an athlete and they're so on a professional level already that they can come in and get paid. And this can help your family. Like you don't need to be a professional after 4 years if you're getting paid 400 a million in college. You get what I'm saying? Like even after taxes, I feel like if you have the right game plan, the right knowledge on how to invest this money, you're straight. You're good. You know what I mean? Like you can create a couple businesses or create a couple incomes for yourself with the money that you're receiving from these colleges. You know what I'm saying? And then like that's what they know, right? They know she has 17 NIL deals and she's getting paid on paper. That's not saying what the booster club is investing in her. That's not saying her per diem money when she goes on these trips. Because it's like she's getting paid is legal. So the coach can front you, look, man, here go 5 G's for that good game. This your per diem for the week. You know what I'm saying? Like it's no telling all the money that's coming her way because they can get paid now. Like even when like Johnny Manziel was selling autographs, like my dude was selling autograph for 10,000. Just think of what he could do if he had that NIL money when he was selling autographs. Bro, he could have been 50K plus for his stuff. You know what I mean? Getting fronted money all type of ways and not, you know what I'm saying? Not really caring. So it's like having that at that young age, I would say can help and harm, but I look at it more like helping because I'm more positive. I don't look at the bad ways because like we all make mistakes, right? But I feel like you need to get money at a young age and make mistakes to know what to do with it, to know how you spend it. Because if you never got it, you're going to lose it. You never had it before. It's not like, you know what I'm saying? Like you just are amazing at your numbers and using it. Like you have to get the money, mess it up, get it again, mess it up some more, but also have, you know, some to invest and do things with. And then like around that third or fourth time when you get it again, you like, I really know what to do with it because I've been looking, I've been searching, I've been ready because when I'm blessed, because I know I'm gonna get it again because I've been getting it, right? And that's another thing too, as well, is like if you know you can get money, you're not stressing it because it's coming. Like if you know your business is pulling in money every month and someone's gonna call you, someone's gonna contact you, you're gonna be able to bring it in regardless, right? And that's what I'm saying about like the NIL money is definitely gonna help out. But yeah, man, the boy in the chat saying the facts instead of trying to yeah, that's basically Instagram trying to copy, man. But yeah, like what he's saying about the professional athletes, yeah, you got professionals right out of high school. Like, man, I had one incident. I graduated from Westlake High School. It was a guy that played baseball, and basically like they were telling him he can go pro out of high school, and like he was at, you know, pro like camps and stuff like that. And I was like, wow. So it's just situations where you run into athletes, man, that are excellent at their sport and they can go pro out of high school, man, easily. So the NIL situation is really where it's at, and I love it, man. And that's what they need to get paid, man. Because I'm not gonna lie, like when I ran track, I couldn't go home. Like it got to a point where, like my sophomore year, like I ain't go home. I really barely saw home like my sophomore year. Then definitely my junior senior because I worked and just stayed in the city because it's like, bro, I go home for like 2 months. You know what I'm saying? And then had to move and shift everything back. Like, nah, bro, I'm straight on that. I wasn't a regular student, so it was just a lot. So I feel like when you're an athlete and you're dedicating all that time, when your sport or season is over for that amount of time, like at least you can have that NIL deal to soften up that blow so you ain't got to go get a job. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, if I'm devoting all my time to you, I should get paid because I'm using a lot of my time. That's basically free labor that's being put in. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you're not doing your own business, so don't work for free. You know what I mean? Like, because if any other where elsewhere you spending 40, 50 hours working out, doing something, you getting paid for it. You're not just doing it for free. So that's how I look at college now. And I'm glad like they're paying out, and some sports, get paid higher than others just because of the eyes, advertisement, and like, the views of that sport. But like, yeah, man, like this is the life we live in. And if you're a high school athlete out there, and whatever you're doing, go hard because in college you can get paid. So that's why I say, like, man, if you're a high school athlete, there should be no excuses, bro. You should be working. You know what I mean? You should be working. Like LeBron's son is already valued at like 7 million. He ain't even in college yet. You know what I'm saying? So it's like work hard today. If you're in high school, work hard right now. Go get it. Don't complain. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you need to do, do it, man. Go hard because a freshman in college, bro, you can be getting paid millions, hundreds of thousands. But even if you getting 5, 6K a month, and that equals out to 86K or 95K or 75K a month, a year. I mean, bro, that's excellent. You making more than the average 18-year-old, 19-year-old in the world. You know what I'm saying? They can't touch that money unless they got inherited a business or started a business at 16 or 15. And now, the business is bringing in cash flow and they making money. But you seeing 5 or 6 thousand a month as an 18-year-old, even 3,000 a month or 2,500 a month, bro, that helps. You know what I'm saying? To a point where you don't even have to do much, bro. And as a D1 athlete on a scholarship, especially a full ride scholarship, you don't pay for anything. You don't pay for books, meals, food, clothes, especially athletes, bro. They give you all the like, bro. Now I still have like 4 hoodies, 6 shirts, all different colors, tights, shorts, man, long john, bro. I had everything. Had all stuff from college, just clothing from the athletic program. You know what I'm saying? You get shoes, you get clothes. Like, it's a lot of things when you go to college you don't have to worry about. And like people be like, man, I'm trying to get dripped out that. Like, bro, you don't need that. They gonna drip you out yourself. They gonna give you all the clothes you need. You don't, you know what I'm saying? You really don't need clothes unless you want to go get and be unique, your own things from like the mall or whatever. But other than that, you don't need none of that, man. As on a full ride scholarship, everything's taken care of. Plus, you getting this NIL money to the point where you getting 5,000, and then like how she has 17 NIL deals, bro. There's no telling like who these people are. Like she can be getting a deal from Walmart and can be getting free groceries on top of that, so she can eat more than a school food. She can go to Walmart and they gave her, $10,000 of free food or groceries, and she can go there and go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Or Chipotle is sponsoring her. She can eat at Chipotle for a whole year. It's just things like that. You don't even know who's sponsoring you. Gatorade, Powerade, to the point where you got Powerade stacked up in your room and Gatorade on the other wall, and you drinking all the Gatorade, and vitamin water they supplying you. So it's like you never know who's really just out here sponsoring these kids with these NIL deals to the point where everything can be taken care of off of these NIL deals. You know what I'm saying? To the point where they're good. They live in life. It's excellent for them. And like having multiple NIL deals is really what you want. You know what I'm saying? So it's like just stacking those up. And as you get better in your years, you can demand more, get more because you're doing more. So I love that. And that's amazing because I feel like that's gonna help athletes like really go for it, right? they not gonna be like, man, I don't like this. Or they gonna always think like, bro, I can go get, this contract, or I can go get this and that. And I ain't saying it's all about money, but it's like at the end of the day, bro, that's what we need in order to get out of a lot of our situations or like help our family. And a majority of us out here don't come from, a rich, wealthy family that just has 400K to give you a year. You know what I'm saying? Whose family just has that for you as become 18 and 19 coming out of high school. So it's just like those situations like that, man, it's a blessing. You know what I mean? It's a blessing. And I'm pretty sure more of her LSU teammates are getting that money too. And that's another thing too, right? Your school or that sport becomes great and better, but you literally like her blessing of getting 400,000 in NIL deals, but she could have blessed teammates around her that sat on the bench that can probably get, at least 4 or 5K a month from an NIL deal because you're on the winning team and you score this many points and we see potential in you. Like you bring that light to your whole team to the point where you don't plug him in and plug them in. They might not have 20 deals like you, but he got 5, he got 3, he got 4. So these folks are still eating and getting money because of the spotlight of you. You know what I'm saying? So your success is blessing others. And that's what it's all about. You know what I mean? So that's why I feel like the NIL deal stuff is big, it's huge, man. It's I love it because this is how it should be. You know what I mean? And then like even on the athlete side, now you can be more prepared for the pros because now you're dealing with all this money. You're dealing with the consequences that come with the money. You're dealing with like responsibility. So now at a young age, like, bro, I'm prime time. If I do something wrong, I'm being shadow banned. They're gonna have me on all Fox News. They're gonna have me on you know what I'm saying? Just all eyes on you now at this point because you're getting that money and you good, right? So everybody looking at you. So it's like you're in a star situation at a younger age. So you know how to handle it when you become a professional because you already been doing it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I feel like it also helps too as well in that area. But yeah, man, NIL deals is where it at, man. The boy said 20 bands, a quick PPP. Wow. But yeah, man, you getting 32 a month? Come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? She's living an excellent life, helping out her family, doing whatever she needs to do with her money. That's like, why wouldn't you, right? And man, like I say, if you're in high school, you're in college, lock in, bro. You can get that check, man. Don't be scared. Go get it. You know what I'm saying? Go hard at it and stay in tune, right? So that's all I have to say about the NIL stuff. And then my next topic will be, he said we finna start a live podcast. Gotta get something to say. Nah, for sure. But my next thing I'll be talking about, man, is like, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why we need help and we need answers, bro, because we need help on these situations, bro. And like NIL deal is a place where I feel like someone can thrive at if we get like an insider on NIL deals, how to get them. You know what I'm saying? Like helping the young, culture out and with getting these NIL deals. This is where we need help at. This is what type of answers we need now because this is what's going on. So this information is critical, and we definitely need, more people in that space to be in these communities or these colleges to able to get NIL deals for these people. Cause I'm telling you, bro, there are special people out here. They just not are being like idolized, you know what I'm saying? Or being shown or being put in a position where they can really just shine. And when you got that money behind them, they're gonna shine. Cause even if it's someone at a D3 school and they're like, bro, this man has scored 90 points in a basketball game and now he's getting $16 million in NIL money. I bet he gonna be on every page. You know what I'm saying? Because that money is behind that name. They don't care about no D3. They like, this man getting 16 million. This man is valuable. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, as long as that money's behind you, you valuable, bro. And no one can take that away from you. And once you say like her, she's making 400,000 a month as a sophomore. As she becomes a pro, she got a negotiation line, bro. I was making more than this in college. I'm not finna take this deal. I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? So it's that more respect when you do go to these drafts and you do go to the next level. You can't pay me that little money no more. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like some of these like NFL players that go to these combines and they walk-ons and just situations like that. Like, bro, if you were a big player and you were coming out of college and you were getting paid, even like 4 or 5 million a year. Like you go to NFL, you like, bro, I need at least 10, 12. You know what I'm saying? Because I was getting paid this in college. Like, And I already stacked up. I already have these assets. I already have all these businesses. I really don't need your money. I'm really just trying to just have a, lengthier career to get more money to supply my family for, generational wealth type situations to try to get that just adding on to what I already have. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, man, them NILs is where it at. I love it. Keep them coming. And we just need more just like culture in that atmosphere, man, and in that specific area of just like getting NIL money. Cause man, I live in Georgia, man, in Atlanta. I want to see like the Georgia State team get these NIL deals. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I know Georgia Tech gonna get it. That's no problem, right? So it's like if you can get NIL money, and then it's like, bro, it's other sports than just like basketball, football. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it's sports like swimming that can go get it, gymnastics that can go get it. Like it's way more sports now that they can be valuable. And it's like, where do you think these Olympians come from in gymnastics? They coming from these colleges, bro, so they can be getting paid already instead of needing that professionalism behind them to get that money, but they can be getting it at an early age. Because I was at my school, our tennis team like won a championship every year. I'm like, bro, they need to be getting paid. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole team need at least like 25, 3,000 a month. Easy. Go ahead, get that to them. That ain't nothing. Colleges already make so much anyway, so now you can get paid for like your likeness, and that's where it's at, man. Them jersey sales, merch, your name on the back, people buying your poster, pictures, all that stuff, man. It all comes back to them now, and then plus you can get these deals with other people. So love the NIL. We need to keep that going. We need more culture in that. We need more people to talk about that. We need more like agents or managers or whatever it is in that area to be able to get kids more. And you know what I'm saying, and be able to work with them and get those so they can be able to just know how to do business and be on that professional level at a younger age to get right. So that's all I had to say about NIL. The last thing I was talk about, man, on closing, it has nothing to do with the conversation, but I definitely wanted to talk about this, man. The new Demon Slayer is out. It came out yesterday, new episode. Not gonna get into too much about it because I don't like spoiling anything for people, but I'm glad it's back. We're getting a new look at a lot of things. We're getting a new look at new Hashiras, new sword, you know what I'm saying, things in that nature, and just like a new character, because basically, from the last fight, he has grown significantly stronger, and I'm ready to see like, what can he do now? You know what I'm saying? So I want to see like what they all can do, how do they become stronger, and like how would this battle help them become stronger too. And you also got to see like the top ranked demons, which was cool. You got to kind of see how they interact with each other and talk. So that's another thing that was kind of cool about that too as well. But yeah, man, that's all I had to say for the day. Done with the live, man. I appreciate everyone for tapping in. Always, man. Tato, stay real. That boy tapped in, listening in. Definitely, man. I'm down to do a podcast and talk some real things out here, man, and really talk about some real situations that need to be talked about on a level of like smaller people. Cause you got podcasters and these big podcasters that have thousands of viewers, but I feel like more people can connect to the normal people of today and not these huge platforms sometimes. Cause it's like the information they talk about sometimes it either goes over our head as people or it's not geared towards us because we're not in these like situations where we're making all this money. So definitely some of these podcasts you need to hear from like the people that are in the same situation you are positioned, so you can hear how kind of they got out of the situation or moved on. You know what I'm saying? So appreciate you all for tapping in. We are out. I love you all. Y'all stay blessed out there. Stay prayed up, man. The world is crazy and we need answers and we need help. We need both of those right away because that's the era we live in, and we tired of all this fake news and information that's not valid or information that's not like up to date and at the time that we need it. Like, bro, it's information we need now that we won't need in 4 years from now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we definitely have to be updated and definitely have to be in the loop at all times to know what's going on. So I appreciate you all. Y'all stay blessed. Love a neighbor, love someone, pray for someone, man. Stay safe out here in these streets. Pieces.